Now, Ghana will soon roll out its marine protected area policy to safeguard marine ecosystems. However, some fear potential livelihood losses and overlooked gender concerns. The Fisheries Ministry and other stakeholders say the policy will protect livelihoods and deliver shared benefits. Our Central Regional Correspondent, Akwesiado, reports.
The Marine Protected Area Policy will designate parts of Ghana's ocean as restricted zones. In the western region, where the pilot begins, about 22 communities, including many women whose livelihoods depend on fishing, are expected to be affected. The policy will later extend to the Central, Greater Accra, and Volta regions, limiting fishing areas for many. At the launch of the With Fishes for Fishes and gender-responsive conservation projects, Hempwano, a key partner to the Fisheries Ministry, pledged to ensure gender concerns are fully addressed.
And normally when people hear about protected areas, they think that nobody should go there. It is not the case. But again, if we have to protect some areas, it means that some people are going to have some difficulty, particularly women. And therefore, in these gender issues, we want to see how we can get the women around the communities where the conservation action is taking place, so they get involved in managing the issues and understanding it better, so that whatever benefits comes out of it, they are the first to.
Globally, 1 in every fish caught is linked to illegal, unreported, or unregulated fishing. Ghana currently lacks reliable data on IUU catches. According to a deputy director at the Fisheries Commission, Professor Brechi Asiedu, implementing the MPA will help ensure fishers follow best practices.
Globally, we realize that every one fish is caught through IUU, and in Ghana, we don't know. So whether it's 2 or it's 1 or it's whatever. Okay. So obviously with IUU, what it does to, let's say, the fishery sector is that it reduces the fish stocks, and obviously the fish stocks, or the fish has in relation with, food security, poverty alleviation, and so forth, among other things. So obviously, once we have an institution like Yempuan, which is an NGO working to make sure that we address IUU, then it's good for the sector.
Law enforcement agencies say they are prepared to ensure effective implementation of the policy. However, Fisheries Enforcement Coordinator Commodore Boachua Anoche says officers will begin with extensive public sensitization and a human-centered approach, resorting to strict compliance only when necessary.
We are to enforce the fisheries laws, but for me, my focus is to rather educate the fisherfolks to do the right thing. Because enforcement is not just arresting people here and there. You have to let the people know what they are to do, the importance of this MPA, and then what it will do for them and for the country. Okay, it's not like we are taking their work from them, or no. So we need to educate the people to comply with the policy, and then how good it will be for the whole country.
The Fisheries Ministry, acknowledging women's crucial roles in financing fishing expeditions and post-harvest activities, has assured that gender and social inclusion concerns will be prioritized during the policy's implementation.
Women have a say and they have power in the fisheries sector, but sometimes gender inequity and what have you works against them. Sometimes they also really stand firm and also deal with the men. But what we are trying to say is we have to work in ways that the issue of gender disparity is removed. The issue of gender inequity, whether it is against men or against women, is removed, so that the way our constitution is structured for a fairer and equitable world, we experience it in the fishery sector as well. And that is why we find a worthy partner in Hienukwano.
While implementing the marine protection area, which is Unveiled,
Stakeholders say they remain committed to paying attention to gender-related issues, especially in the area of protecting livelihoods. For the Channel One newsroom, I am Akwesi Ado.